We all know the pros and cons of quartz countertop, right? Like, that's been said a million times already in the past, like we already know that. But in this video I just want to tell you exactly why Mark doesn't like, or maybe he likes it a little bit, I don't know, quartz countertop. So let's jump into the video. Here's one of the reasons why Mark doesn't like the quartz that much, is because it's not durable enough. I thought this stuff was durable. He says that if you're spending thousands of dollars on countertop, right, you want it to be dang well near indestructible. Not just resistant to impacts, but you want it to be impact proof. If I got the bulletproof windows and the bulletproof vest, I would rather that than a bullet resistant vest and a bullet resistant windows. Like, maybe a bullets could come true, right? But maybe not. I don't want to take that risk. What if something falls out of my cabinet up top, right? What am I gonna do then? Something smashes on there and I spend all this money, alright? And now what do? I got a big smashed countertop and probably my dishes are smashed too. So that's not good. I want something completely proof. If something's going to smash, right, I want it to be my dishes, not my countertop. Because my dishes only, they come from the Walmart, so that doesn't even matter. But if they smash my countertop, man, boy, that's a big deal now. Alright, this is new to me now. I guess on the Mohs or the Mohs hardness scale, right, for minerals, like whatever that is, the quartz comes in at a 7 out of 10. And that, to me, in my opinion, is not that good. It's like someone telling me that my girlfriend is a 7 out of 10. That, I don't like the sound of that. What's higher than that?
Diamonds, I think.
Diamond is... What's diamond? A 10?
Yeah, it's a 10.
A 10. Diamond's a 10. Well, that's our answer right there, right? We're doing all this with the quartz. We should be doing with the diamonds. We should just have diamond countertop. Then we don't have to worry about it. One of the other things that's not that great, it's not stain proof. Remember like the bulletproof vest thing? Yeah, it's only stain resistant. So that means I could actually stain it with something. Like if I'm using a ketchup or I don't know, something that can stain stuff. Listen, I don't know if you're like me or not, but I don't clean up a lot of stuff. You know, I spill something and it's there for a long time maybe, and that's not good if it's going to stain my countertop. Now I guess the point is here that the quartz is what they say is non-porous. That means that there's no pores in it? Is that what that means?
That's right.
Yeah, there's no pores in it. What's the pore? A hole?
Yes, it's a hole.
There's no little holes in it like in the regular countertops, in the granites, right? They've got little holes in them. And if you don't do something to cover that up, right, the stuff can get in there. So the quartz is made without any of those little holes, those pores, right? So if you drop little drops of water on it, this kind of bubbles on the top. Well, that's a good sign, because that means that the bacteria, right, and all the germs can't get inside. So that's a good thing. I likes that about it. One of the thumbs up, this countertop, is it's low maintenance. What am I buying your car, right? How much maintenance do you expect me to be doing on this thing? What do I got to do? Take it into the shop? So basically all you need is a little soap and water, right? Wash that stuff down and you're good to go. You don't need any chemicals or abrasive cleaners or nothing like that. Though there are some products out there, right, that you can buy that's just for the quartz or the granites and stuff, but you don't necessarily need that, you know, because you can just use soap and water. So you don't need to take it into the shop. You don't need to do anything to it. You don't need to get a maintenance guy over, right? You don't have to do any of that stuff. So that's a bonus. All you just gotta do is just take a little love and tenderness to it, alright? Keep her clean, you're all good. I think I'm learning, lads, here. I never knew some of this stuff. Alright, now this is one of the good things, I guess, is that it's versatile. Versatile, is that a word? Well, it means that you can do more than one thing with it. Now to me, right, this doesn't even matter, because I don't want to do more than one thing with it. I just want to use it as my countertop. You can line your whole shower with it, or your tub. You can put it as a backsplash. You could use it in your fireplace. There's lots of different uses for this material. But I just want it for the countertop, right? So that none of this really matters. So if it's versatile enough to be countertops, that's a plus for me, boy. Now this is the one thing that gets me kind of concerned about this product, is that it's a little pricey. I don't know about you, but I don't have thousands of dollars to go spend on my countertop. But if you're going to be buying this kind of countertop and you want to get all these features, right, then you're going to have to spend a little bit more money. Like apparently now, like it's around $75, right, for a square foot. That's a lot of money, but that's what you gotta expect, right? It could be a little less than that too, and it could be a little more than that. But if that's what you're thinking about, and that's the ballpark range that your wallet's in, right? For me, that's a no-go, right? I can't afford that for my countertop. How much is plywood? Is plywood expensive? Because that might be more what I could afford. Might have to be the chipboard or something. There's two main things that you gotta think about when you're buying a countertop. How scratch resistant it is, right? Or how scratch proof it is. and how heat resistant it is. Because those are the two areas, right? Like I'll be cutting up my onions, right? Chopping them up, putting them in my onion drawer. Or I'm taking something off the stove, right? Putting it on my countertop. Those are the two things that I gotta worry about. Because that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I wants to know, is this stuff gonna hold up to heat? And is it gonna hold up to me beating and scratching on it? And the answer is not the best. So here's what happens to the quartz, right? When you put the heats on her, the resins, right? The glue and stuff that holds her all together, all that stuff can melt. And when it melts, right, it causes discoloration and it looks gross. And this is what I don't like about this whole thing, right? I'm spending all this money for this material that I got to be really careful around, right? I just don't like the feeling about that. So if you're gonna put something hot down, don't do it. Puts down a trivet, puts down something, right? Put your hand underneath it or something, right? So that you don't burn the countertop, because you don't want that to happen. And the second thing is the scratch resistance. You got this resin in there, you got this glue material that holds her all together, right? And that stuff can't scratch if you come on it hard enough. But what I found, right, what I've seen is that if you scratch that stuff, it's pretty resistant. Again, right, not proof, but it's pretty good. So that's a pro that you could use that and kind of cut right on that if you want to. But they say not to do that. Put something underneath that onion. Like put your hand down, right? If you're tapping on that, put something underneath the onion, right? So that you don't scratch the countertop. Just the whole fact that it got to say that, right? Kind of bugs me because I want this stuff to be like super duper good, right? Because I'm spending so much money. But I don't know, maybe that material doesn't exist. I don't know. Do you want to know what famous YouTuber Mark Tobin has in his kitchen for a countertop? You're going to have to check out this video right over here that I'm pointing to in the sky here. You're going to love it if you click on it, I promise you.